Hi, I'm Zach Heiser with American Dog Pros. Today I wanted to give you a couple of quick tips on teaching your puppy to focus or look at your eyes. This is something I see a lot of people giving videos on, but not teaching it very effectively. A lot of people want to use a lure and hold a treat up by their eyes and then give a treat for that. This is a terrible way to teach this. It's not efficient, and I'm going to show you an easier way. So I have my puppy here, and he has not done any of this type of training. I've done a lot of healing and different things like that with him, but nothing where he's just sitting in front of me and looking at my eyes, and he's very, focused on my hands. You see him, he's interested in my hands and not looking at my eyes, so I'm just gonna build that from nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just going to do basically nothing, and I'm gonna wait for him to look at me, which he inevitably will. The dog wants what I have, and so he'll look at me, and then I will just capture that moment and reward it. So I'll just wait here. And he's getting interested in my hand. He might go away from me a little bit, sniff the ground, something like that. But then I wait, and again he looks at the hand, and maybe he'll look up at me here in just a second. If you have to, you can give a little bit of a noise, just a tiny bit of a noise, like good. Okay, just a tiny noise. Try to do as little as possible, and then again I'm going to get away from that as quickly as I can because I don't want to be the one getting him to look at me. Good. So that time he looked at me all on his own. I didn't make any additional noises. The moment he looked up at me, I said good, grabbed a big handful of food and gave him a huge reward. Now I'll wait again. You can see still interested in the hands, and I'll just wait. He will eventually come up and look at me. Just must be patient. Good. Okay, so he looked away from my hand and up at my eyes, and the moment he did that, I said good. After you get that active where he's doing that a lot, I'll even keep food in my hand and wait for him to do that. Again, just waiting. He's looking for easier opportunities on the ground, things like that, no big deal. Good. And then as soon as he looked up at me, I told him good, and I give the food. I'll do it one more time here real quick, or I just keep the food in my hand. Good. And you see how quickly that's already starting to become active because I'm not creating the behavior, he's creating the behavior and getting the reward after. So once you've done that, then you can simply add a verbal cue. So I have him interested in my hands right now. I'll stop, I'll say eyes, and then wait, good. And then he looks up at me. I would normally wait until it's a little bit more concrete, but just trying to show you guys how I would do that. The next step would be adding the verbal cue right before the behavior happens. So hope that helps. Look out for the next one. Ask any questions you like in the comments.